Good morning all of you. Last class we discussed how to represent rational numbers on a number line, and in that class we discussed how we can represent if it is numerator is less than the denominator. Such rationals how we can represent on a number line that we discussed in the last class. Now here we want to represent this type of rational numbers, that is 9 by 4 and 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is already it is proper. Anyway, here included this type rational also, which is numerator is greater than the denominator. So in that case, what we want to do? So first we want to convert this rational number into a mixed form. How to convert 9 by 4 into mixed form? That we know by normal division. 9 by 4, we know in quotient we got 2. 2 into 4, 8, then 1. What is the mixed form of this? So what is the quotient we got here? 2. That will be the whole part. Then remainder will be the numerator and the divisor will be the denominator. 2 1 by 4. We got 2 1 by 4. So when we consider this rational, this number lies in between which integers? It will lies in between. This rational number is greater than 2 and less than 3. Is it 2 1 by 4? 2 1 by 4 means this number is greater than 2 but less than 3. So that rational number lies in between 2 and 3. Okay, that way we can find out this. First convert the given rational into mixed form. If any improper rational we got, that is if the numerator is greater than the denominator, that time we convert that into mixed form, then we will get an idea how many integers we want to represent in this number line. Okay, so here it is greater than 2 and this rational number lies in between 2 and 3. So we should mark in the number line 2 and 3 also. We want to extend this number line up to 3. From 0 to 3 we want to mark that integers we want to mark on the number line to get an idea. So after that we are starting as usual how we represent that in proper rational that way. So here also look the denominator. What is the denominator here? It is 4. So that unit distance we are unit length we are dividing into 4 equal parts. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each unit length we divided into 4 equal parts. After we can start first 0. First mark 0. Then next after 0 it will be 1 by 4. Okay. So 2 by 4. 3 by 4. Then 1 instead of 1 we can represent as 4 by 4. Next will be 5 by 4. 6 by 4. 7 by 4, 2 will be 8 by 4. Then 9 by 4, 10 by 4, 11 by 4, it will be 12 by 4. 12 by 4 we know that answer is 3. So here in this question we want to represent which rationals? 9 by 4 and 2 by 4. So 9 by 4 where we got here? Here it is 9 by 4 and 2 by 4 this one. So this way if the given rational is negative rationals, that is if it is minus 9 by 4 and minus 2 by 4, we can represent that in integers from 0 to minus 3. So suppose if it is minus, so here we will mark 0, then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, then same way we will proceed. Okay, so this type we can represent rational numbers on a number line. So if it is proper or improper, it is very easy. One thing you want to care, if it is improper form, you want to first convert that into mixed form. Okay, so then we will get an idea that rational number lies in between which two integers. So up to that we want to extend that number line. Okay. Next part is equivalent rational numbers. What is mean by equivalent rational numbers? That we already discussed in the case of fraction. Equivalent fraction. Remember what is equivalent fraction. So just like here, equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. So first we can discuss in the case of fraction. If it is otherwise if it is positive rationals, we know 1 by 2. 1 by 2 that is equal to, we know, 2 by 4. That 2 by 4 will get, that will be equal to another fraction as 4 by 8. Okay, that is, we know that is 1 by 2 is the same represent as 2 by 4 and this is same as 4 by 8. And we will get more another rational numbers also, another fraction also like this. How we get? By multiplying a common number both in numerator and denominator. That we already discussed in the case of fraction. Same way in this rational number also we can find out that type of equivalent rationals. Now how we find out that equivalent rationals? By multiplying or dividing a number other than 0. Okay, a number other than 0 we will get different equivalent rationals. Here we multiplied, in this case of 1 by 2, both numerator and denominator we multiplied with 2. So we got 2 by 4. So to get another rational, we go here also we multiplied 2 both with 2, we got 4 by 8. And suppose for the rationals, if we multiplied both numerator and denominator by 3, so what we got? 6 by 12. So 6 by 12 is also another equivalent rationals. So it is same as in the case of if we take one negative rational, minus 5 by 15. How we can find out an equivalent rationals for minus 5 by 15? So here we multiplied any number. So first here I multiplied both with 5 or any number you can multiply. So minus 5 into 5 you will get minus 25 and 15 into 5 we will get 75. Okay. So this is one equivalent rational of this minus 5 by 15. And not only by multiplying, we will get equivalent rational by division also. Okay. So if this number, same rational number minus 5 by 15, we can find out an equivalent rational of this by dividing a number. So when we divide that number, we want to find out what is the common factors in both numerator and denominator. In this case, here 5 is common factor. So 5 is a multiple of 5 and 15 is also a multiple of 5. So when we divide that both numerator and denominator by that common factor 5, we will get another equivalent rational. Minus 5 by 5, we know minus 1, 15 by 5, 3. So minus 1 by 3 is an equivalent rational of this. So by multiplying or dividing numerator and denominator with the same number, we can find out more equivalent rationals. Okay. Now one more thing. Standard. What is standard form of a rational number? Standard form of a rational number. That also we can discuss today. Standard form of a rational number. Okay, standard form of a rational number. Standard form of a rational number means if that both numerator and denominator should be co-prime. What is mean by co-prime? Co-prime means that two numbers have no common factors other than 1. And one more condition, that denominator should be positive. Such rationals are called standard form. So when important to step is this. For standard form of a rational number, first one we want to check numerator and denominator should be what? Co-prime. Co-prime. Co-prime means that two numbers have no common factors other than 1. Second thing we want to check, denominator should be positive. Denominator should be positive. These two things we want. If it is for a given rational number, then that rational we can call it is in standard form. So I give here a rational number 6 by 15. 6 by 15. Check. This 6 by 15 is it a standard form or not? How we will check? First we check the denominator is positive or negative. So here it is positive. So that okay. Next, can you find out any common factor in 6 and 15? Yeah, 3 is common factor. So 6 by 15 is not standard form. Now how we can find out its standard form? Now we find out here both numerator and denominator 6 and 15 have the common factor 3. So when we divide both numerator and denominator by 3, we will get its standard form. 6 by 3, 2, and 15 by 3, 5. So what is the standard form of 6 by 15? It is 2 by 5. Okay. Now you check, is this 2 and 5 have any common factors? No, only it have 1 as common factor. So it is a standard form. Now suppose another rational number 40 by 80. 40 by 80. This also you know it is not standard form because it have common factors. Now how we can find out its standard form? How we can convert this 40 by 80 into an equivalent rational with its standard form? So when we convert this, we know it have this both numerator and denominator have many common factors. So how if you divide these rational numbers with its highest common factor, then we will get its standard form. Which is the highest common factor in both 40 and 80? Highest common factor, you know, out of the common factors, you know, in this 40 and 80, the common factors, 2 is common factor. Okay, but that is, it is the multiple of 2. 2 into 20 you will get 40, 2 into 40 you will get 80. And 4 is also a common factor of this. 8 is also a common factor, 10 is common factor, 20 is common factor, 40 also common factor. So many common factors for this. So to find out the standard form of this rational, we can divide this given rational with its highest common factor. Out of this, which is the highest common factor? 40. So when we divide both numerator and denominator by 40, you will get the standard form. 40 by 40 we know it is 1 and 80 by 40 2. So the standard form of this 40 by 80 is 1 by 2. Now another case. How we can find out the standard form of another question is given minus 7 by minus 3. Is it standard form or not? First you check, have they any common factors? No common factors for 7 and 3. But one more condition is the denominator should be positive, but here it is negative. So this given rational it is not standard form. So how we can convert that into standard form? Here when we multiply both the numerator and denominator by minus 1. Now you look, I multiply both denominator and numerator by minus 1. What will be the answer? 7 into minus 1, we will get minus 7. And minus 3 into minus 1, 3. Now it is in the standard form. Denominator is positive and both numerator and denominator have no common factors. Okay? Now clear? So it is related with the standard form of a rational number. So today we discussed standard form of a rational number and equivalent rational numbers, and also how to represent improper rationals on a number line. 3 matters we discussed today. So all of you want to repeat and write down these notes and do the homework today itself. Okay. Thank you.